What's up guys, it's Mai, and the patch notes just dropped a couple of hours ago. I've been seeing what people are talking about, and it seems like a lot of people are saying there's no mythic changes and whatnot, even though there are. Granted, I can't blame them, because they are basically hidden at the bottom of this thing, but there's two big changes and another one potentially big. First of all, fix and increase the chance of natural drop mythics being iconic mythics. So, if you've been living under a rock, basically the only iconic mythics you're getting this season are the ones that come from Blacksmith. Almost no one has seen a drop iconic mythic. They do exist, but they are unbelievably rare, so this is definitely gonna be good. Another change, and this is the one that I'm saying I don't 100% know, it could be big, it could just be a bit of extra mythics. Worst case scenario, it just means instead of, every 50 keys dropping 2 mythics, you might drop 3 mythics instead, right? Best case scenario, it could also mean that under CT, killing Mephisto 2012 and stuff like that, and opening the chest, right? This could also mean that those will have better odds of giving you a mythic, right? Because this does say fix an issue preventing certain sorts of uniques from dropping as mythic, including layer bosses. So it's not just referring to layer bosses, right? It's referring to something else, right? Granted, this is a bit, we don't know exactly what they refer to. So, man, and to be fair, this change, I mean, they could have increased the chance from 0.00001 to 0.00002, right? Hopefully this one, it's likely, gonna be a good one. This one, we don't know. Another one that I've not seen anyone actually talk about. Do you write this? This one over here, right at the top here. This one. A lot of people don't. I don't think a lot of people know what this means. This is incredibly strong, right? If you don't know, superior layer keys, right? It's the unique ones, the ones that have the best drop rate for mythics. Okay, this is the ones you want to do if you want to, get mythics. And if you're playing solo, it's also Thunder. If you don't trade, the way you get them is you do these 2 keys and you hope Belial appears so you can kill him and get this one. Now this is incredible. Like you can spend like 4 or 5 hours and only get 50 of them, right? If not more. If you get unlucky, good luck. I get it. But with this change here, it means that as long as you can get into that toll chamber, you can just guarantee a superior key. At the very least one. You can get more potentially, right? So, how do you actually get to that toll chambers? There's 2 ways, right? One of them is you just go over here to Helltide, keep doing these events here, the Ruptures, and eventually one of them could open a that toll chamber. The other one is going down here whenever there's the event here, and you can go kill the guy and it guarantees a that toll chamber. The other way, which is much easier and much faster and much more reliable, let me see if I have one here. Actually don't. But if you can actually get a bunch, let me see if I can craft one real quick here. I actually don't have I just, literally before this change came out, I crafted all my keys. So I didn't save any of them. But you can actually get the seasonal rupture thing on the keys. And that guarantees a death toll chamber. You go in there, you clear the ruptures, you clear like 2 or 3 of them, you get to that toll chamber, you go inside, you're done, you get the key. This will be like 1-2 minutes in and out per key. This is much better than any other source of keys we have right now. Right? It's incredibly good, and it's the best mythic, the best thing for you to get mythics from. So instead of getting like maybe 50 keys every 4 or 5 hours, now you're potentially getting, what, 120, 150 keys every 4 or 5 hours? A lot better, right? I think that's one a lot of people are missing. Other than that, I must admit, the patch notes are a bit, missing, especially when it comes to bug fixes. As you can see, there's only 1 on Paladin, even though there's many bugs. Only a couple on Spiritborn, there's a couple on Warlock. A couple of war plans. Eldrin was not dropping from the not this way. Where's the Eldrin mythic? I think it's down here actually. No, where's the Eldraine Mythic? Anyway, Eldraine was not actually dropping. Oh, there we go. Eldraine was not actually dropping from the blacksmith, which is funny. Now it is, right? There's a bunch of fixes here. I think we covered the biggest ones, right? Barbarian only got this bug fixed, even though there's a bunch of other bug fixes. I'm sure there's, I mean, Rogue is currently doing 150 using an exploit, and that also didn't get fixed, so... You know, definitely when it comes to bug fixes, it's a bit lacking in the patch, but when it comes to Mythics, it will potentially address it. Again, we don't have hard numbers, but I'm just kind of telling you what these changes mean, right? And, you know, the biggest problem right now is actually getting iconic Mythics, right? If you're playing Barbarian and you want to play with the Selig and Grandfather at the very least, ideally Stylus as well, good luck. You'll most likely only get the crafted one you get, right? And this will help a bit with that, and you'll just be generally dropping more Mythics. How much more? We'll only know for sure when the patch drops in July 14th, but I think this patch note, at least when it comes to the Mythics, is much better than a lot of people are making it out to be. But yeah, guys, that's it. Watch out tomorrow or the day after, I'm going to be putting out the video going through updates for the build. We found out some stuff that's not actually working, some aspects are not working with Whirlwind, a bunch of stuff, right? Some stuff was actually fixed and it was not properly cataloged, so I was not aware of it until 1 week into the season. But yeah, thanks for watching, hope this helped you get an idea of what the actual Mythic changes are, and I'll see you in 1 or 2 days, either the video or stream on Sunday at 1 PM. Bye bye guys, see you there, bye bye.